1964. Yeah, slick. 008. 1964. Feel me? Now what's up, sis? What's the problem? Well, here's the file. Now they got me like a top agent Shogun, watching me program. Like a hot nigga go from smash and explosion. Check the fabrics he worn from. Sass on the flow, get the documents for him, here we go. Now they got me like a top agent Shogun, watching me program. Look a hot nigga go from smash and explosion. Check the fabrics he worn from. Sass on the flow, get the documents for him, here we go. Knock, knock. Now me and my kid, now they got me on a plane Madrid. Cats say must get documents, scheme on brick. One rig to retrieve, send pick. Back team and quiz. Hurrying, homie in the lobby, honey studying the lottie-dotty. Once a piece, so hugs a cheer. Bodyguard study charming, find spot to sneak, kid a weakness, I peeped it. Housekeeping, leaping, he's sleeping, give a little piece then. Click, click, pick skips. Off to me, what did me? Hush, what me, Jimmy? List the white collar crimmy. Hope do the right thing with I bring Brits. Don't also keep a copy for me just in case trifling, might get in trouble though. Hype nigga like the flow, life of a 00. Now they got me like a top agent Shogun, watching me program. Like a hot nigga go from smash and explosion. Check the fabrics he worn from. Sass on the flow, get the documents for him, here we go. Now they got me like a top agent Shogun, watching me program. Look a hot nigga go from smash and explosion. Check the fabrics he worn from. Sass on the flow, get the documents for him, here we go.
This, that, alcohol at the back of your neck after a fresh cut, sharp and dressed up. Sway Valley, dope boy grace, the 88, 911, Porsche in the car chase. Hit the switch, drop oil and slide safe to home base. Go yard, place your bets. Subway series, Yankee Mets. Sticking up the game again. Yankee and the Englishman. Who the best storytellers? Keep it a Will Chamberlain. Gangster and a gentleman. Cameras and bow ties. Fragrances, linens are tie-dyed. Suave Monaco flow. Universal audience watches us. Green Burmese, lotus flower. Silky as tux. Connected like Clarence Avon. Respected like Stringer Bell and Barksdale Avon. It pulls at my heartstrings just to say I got a song by Ricky and Nas, Black Bonds.
Now they got me like a top agent Shogun, watching me program. Like a hot nigga go from smash and explosion. Check the fabrics he worn from. Sass on the flow, get the documents for him, here we go. Now they got me like a top agent Shogun, watching me program. Look a hot nigga go from smash and explosion. Check the fabrics he worn from. Sass on the flow, get the documents for him, here we go. Excuse me, Mrs. Winterbottom. Yes, 008 seems to be acting unusual. Should we send the asset? Send the asset.
Good job, Turbo. Good job.
I thought I told you time and time again, this shit won't stop. I bag it show by show, I'm tryna triple and double the pot. Book for at least 6 figures, a show or more for him on now. 6 figures. Hooping at 25 rows, all great interior whenever it's cloudy. Every day better my go from chasing health and wealth, not clout. Bad bitches under my belt, I cook like a chef, I'm Mr. Chow. Ain't been going no streets, but I spend G's whenever I browse. Mink on all of my carpets at the house, I walk on clouds. Soon as I get out this work, I'm out the door, I'm in and out. Every girl slurping and burnt just like a perk, I'm in her mouth. Niggas is spins my turf, I got out of the dirt without no doubt. Money keep coming and coming, we saving the winter, this summer we wildin'. I can't even call it freestyling, I'm one of designing, the style ain't free. Travel to go like a charter, I'm going back to Saudi to pick up the cream. Landing that A, hit the office, I got a new offer that I gotta read. I'm the same one, took the top off on one of the rappers, they got him intrigued. Sitting back, land on the summer, I'm coming in hot 400 degrees. FS, take out the T, sky they come straight from the tree. All of the crew going punters, a couple more hundred that's on VVs. Look how you stay down there, come up, we fill the tank up, it was just on E. I thought I told you time and time again, this shit won't stop. I bag it show by show, I'm tryna triple and double the pot. Book for at least 6 figures, a show or more for him on now. 6 figures. Hooping at 25 rows, all great interior whenever it's cloudy. Every day better my go from chasing health and wealth, not clout. Bad bitches under my belt, I cook like a chef, I'm Mr. Chow. Ain't been going no streets, but I spend G's whenever I browse. Mink on all of my carpets at the house, I walk on clouds. Ain't like a next tell church, 200 a verse, I don't need no vouch. Put my heart on my work, 100%, ain't giving no slouch. Nigga won't stop, can't quit, I keep giving hits, they can't keep count. Put your auto deep bitch on the all black range, look like it's pound. Niggas ain't feeling the pain in my vein, but the fence feeling it in the crowd. Money is hard to keep count. I gotta watch the account. Gotta say that to you, come up, you build it up different, you started without. Now that you look a little different, you live a little different, your house in the mountains. Rock start kicking my feet on, having my feet up on top of the mountain. Peace up, peep at the beat, I'm serving the streets, we ain't having no droughts. Boogaloo, give it TC, and the crew is elite, they turning the hounds. Double I come with no lease, I send it back home, whip it all through the town. I thought I told you time and time again, this shit won't stop. I bag it show by show, I'm tryna triple and double the pot. Book for at least 6 figures, a show or more for him on now. 6 figures. Hooping at 25 rows, all great interior whenever it's cloudy. Remember they bit of my growth from chasing health and wealth, not clout. Bad bitches under my belt, I cook like a chef on Mr. Chow. Ain't been going no speeds, but I spend G's whenever I bounce. Mink on all of my carpets, at the house, I walk on clouds.
Fuck a shoe deal. I move weed and blow blue bills. My shooter's shotgun, he got a few kills. It sound like a bomb when them guns bust. 3 or 4 blocks in my closet and it's uncut. Fuck around and try to fit 100 pounds in one truck. And we don't leave the studio until the sun comes up. Pretty bitches got my name in they skin. Got my safe full, cold lemonade with the gin. And my heart's cold, plus this bundle don't fold. Too much cash in my jeans, another 20p sold. And tell these ugly mouth bitches to drown. And tell these fake drug dealers stop taking my sound. And I don't give a fuck if you're real or not. My little homie got life, he try and kill a cop. More money, more crime, I'm trying to seal a block and send it out to Tennessee. Wake up, is it there or not? I'm having bad dreams, they try and freeze my bank account. I got 20 mil tucked, I have to thank the drought. You hate the drought. I bust the food saver bags open and I pull the flavors out. Yeah, I put a 20 light grow at my neighbor's house. And I need cash up front, I don't play around. Lay them down if they ain't rhyme with the mob. 6 chains, 23 bitches, yeah, I'm on my job. Burn. More money, more crime, more dirt, more time. Am I right or wrong? They try and tell me life goes on. More money, more crime, more dirt, more time. Am I right or wrong? They try and tell me life goes on. Fuck a broke bitch. I play mind games and make a hoe sick. Back in 06, I hit a cold lick and had my whole team on. I really sold Chris, back-to-back Beamers, yeah, the whole shit. Damn. I had my carry-on full before 9/11. Touchdown in Arizona, break them down to 7s. Now I'm chillin' Hollywood, I grabbed the whole floor. Gold chains from my crew, what you hustle for? 3 cribs and a kid, I want a couple more. I cut a few friends off, I really wasn't sure. Would they ride, would they lie on the mob? I bought another foreign car, real talk, I'm on my job. More money, more crime, more dirt, more time. Am I right or wrong? They try and tell me life goes on. More money, more crime, more dirt, more time. Am I right or wrong? They try and tell me life goes on.
If you need a spot to lay low, say so. You need a couple dollars, just holler.
It's all good. You know where to find me whenever you need me. Call the clip, same number, same hood. It's all good.
If you need a spot to lay low, say so.
It's all good.
You need a couple dollars, just holler.
It's all good. You know where to find me whenever you need me. Call the clip, same number, same hood. It's all good.
Hey yo, I pray for my brother brother James. Pray for my brother Dwayne. Without your presence, life wouldn't be the same. Maintain head above the waves, back to the wind. The earth spins and we go back to our sins. It's all good, God forgives and Jesus still loves us. Even if our family and girls do not trust us. Hang around with toxic bitches who discuss us. No wonder why we lose our minds and cops cuff us. We are not crazy, it's life that tried to break us. Little boys with trauma cause selfish women raised us. So when we get high, it's like a hiatus. Until we turn to monsters and climb skyscrapers with planes and spotlights and all the people pointing. Totally oblivious to what we was destroying. Trying to stay numb to the pain that we avoiding. So anything that gets in our way is just annoying. Gnats to be swatted, mosquitoes in the ear. And when you're down and out, it's like people disappear. But word to my brother, when the answer ain't clear, you can holler at your boy and I'll be standing right here. If you need a spot to lay low, say so. You need a couple dollars, just holler.
It's all good. You know where to find me whenever you need me. Call the clip, same number, same hood. It's all good.
If you need a spot to lay low, say so.
It's all good.
You need a couple dollars, just holler.
It's all good. You know where to find me whenever you need me. Call the clip, same number, same hood.
I'm turning into the man I've always wanted to be. I'm manifesting, praying every night you'll forget my transgressions. Doubted you because you wasn't answering my questions. All along you were when you handed me my lessons. Now I'm humbled for everything you taught me when I struggled. For pain I could barely maintain and my knees buckled. Being broke as fuck and learning how to hustle. Now it's muscle memory to put this paper in this duffel. God, I love you. I feel unworthy, some uncertainty. Small growing pains while I change up my circuitry. And then attorney summed it up for me perfectly. Talk to him like a friend, out loud, verbally. I feel guilty sometimes, I never say your name. People hear you say Jesus and think you went insane. That's so ironic cause these entertainers in the game turning straight Satanists and nobody had to explain. I'm so lost these days, the world's not the same. Some of my heroes sold out so they can rock a chain. But thank the Lord he acknowledged me. I'ma be straight cause my God got an open door policy. If you need a spot to lay low, say so.
It's all good.
You need a couple dollars, just holler.
It's all good. You know where to find me whenever you need me. Call the clip, same number, same hood. It's all good.
If you need a spot to lay low, say so.
It's all good.
You need a couple dollars, just holler.
It's all good. You know where to find me whenever you need me. Call the clip, same number, same hood. It's all good.
You know, liquid buckets, liquid accounts, liquid swords. Back in the kitchen, yeah, I've been cooking. Mr. Bring a girl around, get your bitch tookin'. From the Bay to Brooklyn, recognize the game. He could really rap, he's not just tall and good looking. Oh, would you look at that, Gerald's having fun again. Like it's summer 16, going dumb again. G-O-8-C, everybody's under him. I father draw, selling them. Touchdown in Paris and I head straight to Saint Laurent. Walk in the door and I say, honey, I'm home. Money gets made and then money gets blown. Come home straight to the back table, carbone. Flew commercial, end up taking a jet back. Head to toe, every day I'm wearing jet black. Made that, spent that, give a fuck. Thought I told y'all I'm never scared, yeah, I meant that. When I was 5, I dreamed about what I'd become. My legacy will probably never get redone. Psst, looking for a reason like I need one. You better recognize a legend when you see one. You got the wrong mister. Think I'm not from it, look up my prom picture. Cornrows with the men's warehouse tux. Only difference now is I'm a whole fucking lot richer. Energies on Cameron's pink minks. I made it this far, following my instincts. Rich drunk, $48 mixed drinks. At a point in the night, I start to follow what my dick thinks. Full throttle, you know the vibes I'm on though. Woke up in Tribeca next to a Ford model. But by the time she wakes up, I be long gone. Hit La Colomba, quadruple iced Americano. She gets too clingy, she gets ignored. The Ubers get called when Gerald gets bored. The blunts get rolled and tequila gets poured. And songs get made when St. presses record. In a dive bar, getting top in the bathroom. And I'm smearing mascara. Trust me, y'all wanna see Jerry in his Lower East Side in his New York air. It's the G-EAZY. Stick around, I guarantee you gon' see why. From the Bay that started back at Berkeley High. So stick around, I guarantee you gon' see why. You know, shout out to Woo. Shout out Low. Yes, sir.
Oh shit. We're fucking outdoors, baby. Why the fuck am I like, God, my VTuber could never. Whatever it is. It's not a serious day, bro. It isn't. I'm kicking back, dude. I'm drinking mimosas. Today's like one of my Sundays. The wife is working. She's fucking gone. I don't have my son, bro. I'm chilling. Dude, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero just dropped a new motherfucking patch, which is pretty fucking dope. Hold on. Sparking Zero dropped a new patch. You know, that shit's fly, bro. So we're gonna get into that. Dude, I took a look at these patch notes and they're kind of fucking dumb. I don't know if I like this patch. You know what I mean? Like, everyone in the Dragon Ball community has mixed feelings about this patch. And I do too, bro. I do too. And it's kind of annoying. Every fucking patch, dude. I don't know. They're trying to fucking like balance and change and tweak things. But it's like, fuck, this isn't Tenkaichi, you know? Like, fuck, bro. Back in my day, they couldn't just sit here and keep fiddling with the game. There's like a point, it feels like they're just fucking the game up a little bit. All these fucking little changes. Because, like, people cry. They cry and complain about shit, bro. But look at this shit. Take a quick look at these notes. Bro, I didn't even really get a chance to look at this shit. Like, what happened? Yesterday, when I found out about these patch notes, I was done interneting for tonight, you know? So I was like, I'll get to it today. But fucking, what do we got here? Ugh, this music's gross. Fucking gross. Hold on, bro. Alright, that's better, I guess. Not really. Nah. Whatever. But yeah, they made hella changes, bro. DP and fucking single battles, dude. They removed damage scaling for DP, which is fucking nuts. On DP and single battles, adjusted health value so all characters have the same health. Bro, this is actually like bonkers. This is bonkers for this game, you know? Like, that's kind of the fun of this game, that some characters, bro, are just like busted at the fucking seams, right? I feel like this should just be for online, but like, not ranked. But it sounds like this is for everyone, dude. So that's kind of fucking dumb. Custom battle. I don't play custom battle. Oh shit. We got some ranked updates. Let's go. Implemented a seasonal system with resets at the start of each season? What the fuck? Are you serious, bro? This isn't fucking Apex, it's fucking Legends, dog. This is a fighting game, essentially. Right? Like, bro, who the fuck wants to play a fighting game and you grind and you literally cry and sweat, dude, and go through all these pains to get your fucking rank just for these assholes to be like, Well, it doesn't matter. Like, nah, I don't know if that's gonna fly. At the start of each season, players will be demoted to a certain rank based off their rank for the previous season. Damn, what the fuck are these what? Bro, so if you're Z rank, you get booted down to B1. That's pretty much almost my rank. That's insane. They shouldn't be doing this. This sounds stupid and fucking needless to me, bro. You're an S, you get booted to B3. Bro, I'm getting booted back to C5. What a fucking joke. This game's a joke, dude. This game's a joke. No new maps, bruh. Right? Like, nothing really fucking new. But they're fiddling with shit that doesn't need to be fiddled with. Oh, okay, this might be dope. Implemented a win streak bonus system up to a maximum of 5 consecutive wins. That's fucking dumb. These aren't bad bonuses, I guess. I mean, that's cool, whatever, bro. Cause I've been on a run. There's days I've been on a run, bro, and got 3 wins. And you know what? I'll take it. I'll take that little piece of fucking change. We got skill counts, slightly reduced the automatic recovery rate. Oh my god. No longer recovers upon successfully performing a tag. Skill counts increase upon low health is only triggered when health drops below the last health bar. This is nuts, bro. These are big fucking changes. Increase skill counts recovery upon successful landing of an attack break. I like that. Dash attack. If the dash attack hits without being fully charged, it will no longer cause a blowaway. It could now be chained into dash blow or dash rising. That is actually okay. Because, bro, in rank, there's people that'll just spam that. They'll spam fucking dash attack. And, you know, yeah, there's no penalty for it. And that's good. Now there's like a penalty if you want to be a little bitch like that, bro. You won't just get an automatic blowback for just like literally tapping the fucking dash attack shit and fucking pressing the attack. Yeah, that's how it used to be in old Budokai Tenkaichi games. You actually had to charge that shit up a little bit, bro. It didn't just get to like smack it. Smash key blast during short dash. What? Change the hit stun on hit. Unblockable smash key blast. What? Can now be evaded with a vanish? Sonic Sway. They tweet Sonic Sway. Why? Fix an issue where some characters could still block even when Sonic Sway attack was performed as the fastest possible timing. Dragon Dash, Quick Descent tech can now transition into a step in at close range. Bro, I swear, these are just like fucking, these feel like fucking tweaks that like fucking streamers complained about. Fix the issue where some characters could still block. Yeah, fuck that, bro. I feel like this is stupid. This is stupid. Chase change is just to make it easier to hit. Why? Skill changes adjustments. Skills that instantly activate sparking mode. Defense is now reduced for a certain period after the skill's activated. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro. I like that. That means they can't just like, you know, pull out the fucking shit, bro, and just get all buffed up. Like, yes, there has to be some kind of downside for that, bro. Full power charge, other key restoring skills. Defense is now reduced for a certain period. Yes, yes, good. Good, because the upside is like you get to fucking go hard, bro. You get to go hard. Your defense should be fucking nerfed. Buff type skills like Saint's Spirit and Pump Up increase the duration of the effect. Yes! Oh my fucking god, yes, dude. Because these skills feel fucking useless. Like Saint's Spirit? Oh my god, this is like a useless fucking skill. It only lasts like 3 seconds, dude. Sick. After image strike, please not a nerf. No nerf, no nerf. The effect will now end if the opponent lands a super counter. Okay, that's not bad. Turles, the fruit of the tree of might, increased the stat boost upon activation and added a key recovery effect. Damn, bro. So Turles got a big dick boost. Blast changes, adjustments. Beam Kai Blast types. Extend the window for blast impact to occur after one side fires a beam. Adjusts so firing diagonally. Nah, that's stupid. These are kind of like little tweaks. When a rush type blast from a normal sized character hits a large character, it will now blow the character away and deal damage. That's kind of nuts. Character adjustments. Fuck. For Dr. Giro in 19, if they perform a super absorption against a key blast, they'll now enter sparking note? What? Bro, this is insane. This is a fucking insane buff right here. What the fucking hell? You just get instant sparking if you absorb a key blast as an android now. If I'm reading that right. That's fucking dumb. Yes, sir! Yes! Fuck yes, bro. Gohan nerfs. Let's go. This motherfucker's overused. Let's get some nerfs. Reduce health. Oh my god. Reduce health. Oh my god. Yes, sir! Bro, I'm telling you, this last patch, fucking Gohan from Dragon Ball Superhero was probably the most busted fucking character in the game. Straight up just broken, dude. I'm so glad to see these nerfs. Bro, they straight up fucking they molested him. Increased the amount of skill caps required to transform into Ultimate Gohan, and health is now restored upon transformation. Yo, it's kind of slick. Increase the amount of skill stock required to transform into Gohan Beast. Let's go. They nerfed the dog shit out of Gohan, bro. Fucking good. Flying kicks, hip. Alright. Season 0 rewards. So this is officially what? Season 1 or some shit? Season 0 ranked match rewards could be claimed from gift box. Oh damn, so we getting a little something. Alright. Bro, this is a big patch. Big patch. Big patch for Sparking Zero. So yeah, we out here. If you want me to cover low count shit, we have one thing, just like leftovers, dude. It's the quartering. The quartering's coping about killing his fucking channel. And I hate the quartering, and I know a lot of you do too. So we'll watch that on the side. But yeah, man, let's get into this. Goddamn. I'm probably gonna be here for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Let's see how I'm feeling. I really just want to see what this patch is about. Oh yeah, fuck! We got motherfucking Shallot, bro. This patch gives us Shallot from Dragon Ball Legends. The dopest mobile game ever made, dog. Like, for real, for real. Hell yeah, dude. Yes, they updated Warhammer 40k, Dark Tide 2. Bro, I think I have that game. I never fucking played it. You know, I just never had the time to get to it. I heard it was like kind of busted when it first came out. That's dope. It's still like going. Derek Chauvin hate variants. Fucking dope, bro. Oh, I'm trying to boot this stupid fucking game up, bro. There we go. I gotta see what this shit is about, bro. But no, y'all don't know my boy Shallot? Dog.
Me around 3.
You don't know about my boy Shallot. I'm gonna tap you in really quick. Fucking. So Shallot, bro. He's he's an ancient Saiyan, bro. Like, he's like a very powerful Saiyan from like back in time, dog. Like when the Saiyans used to live on planet Sadala and not planet Vegeta, dude. So he wears the ancient Saiyan battle armor and all that shit. This dude is cold, bro. He's cold, dude. And then he's in Dragon Ball Legends doing his shit. And he's fucking powerful. He's pretty fucking buff. But, you know, if you don't play Dragon Ball Legends, because it's like it's a fucking mobile game, and I get it, dude. But this mobile game's pretty cold.
I'm going to skip a lot.
This is the only one I fucking spent money on ever. I'll spend money on this game. This game's actually
fight
fun.
in the DBZ series. And Piccolo says that he is stronger than before. But anyways, everyone teams up to beat Raditz. But he is too strong for all of them, so Zaha uses his magic to teleport all of them away back to the capital. They talk to Beerus and Whis about the events and about training to beat Raditz. Whis sends Shallot and Zaha to train with a master, which means they leave Bulma and Jacko in the capital.
But no, it's weird. This dude's really tough. He's really strong. If you never played Dragon Ball Legends, bro, I swear to God, on my mama, on my mom, on my son's life, okay? I would never recommend a mobile game that tries to take money from you unless it's actually good. It's not like WWE fucking queers and shit, dude, where you crush gyms. Like, it's part card game, part fucking, it's like 3/4 fighting game, right? And then 1/4 like a card game, bro. You know? And you gotta collect all these fucking characters, dude. And like, I don't know, this game is just fucking bad. And it feels like I'm in a casino, a Dragon Ball casino when I play it sometimes, dude. But nah, this game is so fucking cold. And I swear to God, if you fuck with Dragon Ball, this is one you need to like try out. You're gonna end up spending $10 on this motherfucking June. But bruh, I got all the cracked fucking goddamn cards and shit. This game is cold. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Shit.
Happens when the new Legends Limited Goku and Vegeta clash.
落ちこぼれだって必死で努力すりゃエリートを超えることがあるかもよ。
努力だけではどうやっても超えられぬ壁を見せてやろう。What happens if you use a blue card on an overdrive attack? 終わりだ。Dragon Ball Legend.
I don't know, it's dope. It's a dope fighting game, bro. And like, you actually have to move the characters around, and you actually have melee and key attacks. Like, it's not just tapping on fucking cards and seeing what happens. You know, like I play PvP and shit. You actually have to like be strategic and shit. I be cleaning motherfuckers' clocks. I have a perfect setup in this game, dude. Like, I think one of the rarest characters I have, bro, is fucking Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta, and Goku. Like, they're a team. Like, they come as a package deal, like a pair of fucking shoes. One of the rarest fucking cards I have. It's not a legend. It's like the rarest fucking one, dude. It's the only card I ever have to fucking use, dude. It's too strong. Then I think I have an Ultra Instinct Goku. I have a super rare Legends Limited fucking Beast Gohan, bro. This game is too generous. It just be giving you shit, dog. Like, it's dope. This game's dope. It's cold. But the main character from that game, they put it in Sparking Zero, which is fucking nuts, you know? But yeah, let's get into this fucking shit. I'm gonna try this fucking patch and shit out, bro. And in the meantime, on the side, that motherfucker Sensible Saiyan, the one dude I told you about, I showed you guys, that does like all the Dragon Ball Z fighting, like fight breakdowns and shit. He made a couple new drops. So you already know, go watch his fucking channel before you watch my shit ever.
Let's go.
If I do want to watch
It's time to cover the Cell Saga finale. We're going to be covering the legendary showdown between Gohan, the Super Saiyan, the successor to Goku, the fruit of his loins, the final challenger versus the reigning defending champion, Cell. He's coming off wins against Piccolo, Android 17, 16, 18, Vegeta, Trunks, and most recently Goku? Hall of Fame resume, already cemented himself as one of the best of all time, no question. Like usual, we're going to break this fight down and score it with the 10-point must system. This fight is scheduled for 5 rounds. At the end of each round, the winner gets 10 points and the loser gets 9 points or less, depending on how
Yes, I think I heard about that game.
badly they lost. If it goes all 5,
And yeah, Phil played Dokkan Battle. I played Dokkan Battle too, and it's okay. It's not as good as Dragon Ball.
the scores get tallied and the fighter with more points wins.
Like
But
Dokkan
the fight can
Battle,
end in
bro,
any
Dokkan Battle is more of like a crushing gems, like little simple bitch fucking mobile game.
round
bro.
via stoppage. Okay, let's get right into it. Sound the bell.
I think
Round
people
1.
like Legends
Let's
way
go.
better, 'cause way more
The round starts off with
shit.
Gohan powering up and shocking the Z fighters with the insane progress he made in the time chamber, which I just released an in-depth video of that training camp, by the way, just saying. They're in the same ballpark, but he's actually even stronger than his father, who just put up the performance of a lifetime against Cell. Is Gohan gonna have the same kind of success though? Let's find out. Cell closes the distance with a spinning hook kick. Block. Cell fakes like he's gonna follow up here, but it was just a wind up for another left high kick. Block. One arm block too, they're trying to show us the power. Gohan steps back to block the left. Cell trying to come around to the body. Crazy reach advantage here, but Gohan beautifully brings the guard down the block. Turns to parry the spear hand, and again turns to parry another shot. Excellent mechanics on display. You could see all that sparring with Goku's been paying off. Cell's anticipating him to sway to the side again so that he can time him with this right hand, but whoop! Gohan dips down heavy to get out of the way, and then easily dodges the follow-up. Now they're taking the fight to the sky. Cell winds up here too hard and gets easily dodged. I think he's
Goddamn, Gohan was cold, bro. I haven't watched this fight in years. Like the whole fight. Man, Gohan was pretty fucking cold.
trying to show out too much, close the show early, because he doesn't think his opponent belongs in there with him. But it's not really serving him. Goku giving him that corner advice. Keep it up. Make him come to you.
Make him fight on your terms, not his. I know you can do it.
Gohan likes staying defensive, fighting on the back foot. Another dodge and he takes to the sky again. Cell's gonna cut him off and throw this flurry, but look at the defensive masterclass on display here. But the problem is, he's not throwing anything back to keep Cell humble or to punish.
Oh shit, we already got an opponent, bro. Damn. We must have niggas actually out here today.
Him for swinging heavy. Cell ramps up the speed and closes the distance fast to land this headbutt. First shot of the fight, and it stuns his opponent. He's got him by the collar and he starts to pepper him with the left hands. Gohan is overwhelmed. Boom! Take that body shot too. He's continuing to punish him, and Piccolo's like, this was a mistake. Goku, what were you thinking putting your son up against Cell? But he's just smiling. Cell lets him go and then boom, body kick sends Gohan crashing down. They're all looking at Goku like, you good? Are we gonna help him out or? But nothing from him because Gohan gets back up and smiles it off, ready to continue. I get that he made a statement here, but did he really need to take all of those unanswered punches?
No!
Cell walks up to him and then catches him off guard by pulling away and firing off a ki blast. Gohan barely dodges, and as he's recomposing, gets met with another ki blast. Again, razor close. And I love this subtle way of showing his inexperience. Gohan closed his eyes while dodging that blast, which makes him get partially caught with the follow-up. But he locks back in and starts getting used to the pressure. Very slick dodge here, and now he's got the timing. Right when he gets comfortable though, Cell switches it up and lands a big right hand with a sneaky high kick behind it like he's Steven Wonderboy Thompson. What does he have, his cells too? Up kick to the chin. Loads up with a big backhand that gets dodged but instantly comes back. He follows up the exact same way he did when Gohan first took to the sky, and just like last time, that big wound up kick gets dodged. Like, okay, you can read me a little bit. Read this. Body kick, right hand. He's hurt.
You ready, kid?
Cell fires off a ki blast point blank range that sends the young Saiyan flying. The Z fighters think he's 100% dead, and Piccolo is fuming at Goku for booking this fight. Listen to him.
Your son's dead, Goku! He's dead!
But Goku isn't worried in the slightest because Gohan bursts through the debris and starts walking towards Cell as round 1 comes to a close. Look, I'm going to score this round a 10-7 for Cell. And this one was kind of tricky because it didn't feel that lopsided. Gohan showcased a nice display of defense, but look at the stats. I can't justify 10-8 because he didn't land, he didn't even throw a single shot. Meanwhile, he got teed off on and dropped heavy twice. I think if he did something, landed anything, I would have given him the 10-8. Your defense doesn't mean a thing if, number 1, you're still getting tagged and hurt, and number 2, if you have nothing to show for it. And you have the nerve to aura farm at the end of the round? You ain't getting a participation trophy from me, I'm sorry. Let's see how he does in the next round. Round 2 starts with Gohan coming up.
Holy shit, bro. I cleaned that Ultra Instinct Goku up. Holy shit, bro. This patch feels good. The fact that I didn't have to fight against like 5 goddamn health bars. Bro, on the old patch, he would have beat me. He would have beat me, and that's why rank fucking sucks sometimes, dude. These motherfuckers pick the strongest niggas that could do the most damage on basic, bread and butter combos. It's nuts. That actually felt good. Cause the guy fucking sucked. He sucked ass, bro. Ass. And he was trying to use Ultra Instinct Goku. Like, get the fuck out of here.
The cell, and he's got something to say. Come on, bro, let's go. Tell him what you're gonna do to him this round.
We don't have to do this.
It feels better. That felt good. That actually felt good, dude. It felt good, because if that was the last patch, I would have been fucking mad. Like, this guy should be... This fucker should be dead to rights, but no, he has all this health for no fucking reason.
This fight, Cell, it's meaningless.
Bro, I'm sorry, but I hate the Gohan is a pacifist narrative. This plot point just contradicted so much of what we saw from him before in the anime and in the manga. I'm not saying he's a fighting junkie like Goku, but he would always fight when the situation called for it.
Dude,
and sometimes he just straight up enjoyed it. Shout out to the YouTuber Casual Anime Guy Explains. He made a great video that goes in depth on this point and just Gohan's character in general. He said something in the video that I just couldn't agree more with. While Goku primarily fights due to enjoying it and secondarily out of a sense of justice, Gohan is the opposite. He fights mostly to protect others and kinda still
Goku doesn't fight for justice. I swear to fucking God, bro. Dragon Ball fans legitimately don't know Dragon Ball. Like, that meme is so fucking true. Cause you can know everything about Dragon Ball, but then they'll say something that's like so fucking contradicting. Like, what the fuck? Like, Goku doesn't give a shit about like truth and justice and shit like that. That's why Akira Toriyama, he didn't like the fucking how they portrayed Goku in the anime. Dragon Ball Z, bro, and I hate that. Like, Goku doesn't give a fuck about justice, all right? Like, Goku literally just does what he does for the love of the fucking game, and he just happens to care about the shit that, like, motherfuckers be there to fuck up, you know? This is like a guy being a guy, but this motherfucker about running hands, dude. He's selfish as shit.
enjoys the
Dude, he has put the whole fucking multiverse at risk just so he could fight strong people. That is Goku. He's like toxic as fucking shit like that.
thrill of battle. 100%.
I hate that. I hate the character assassination that the country of America pretty much has done to Goku. They try to make him look like he's like Superman. If Superman just actually liked to fight a little bit more, like, fuck off, bro.
Anyways, back to the action. Gohan's telling Cell about the reason Goku picked him to win this fight. His history of getting insane power.
Stop. If you say Goku fights for truth and justice, and do you use the word justice and Goku in the same sentence, I'm gonna like discredit almost everything you have to say about Goku as a character. It's like, you truly don't know this guy, right?
Ups when he's enraged and backed into a corner, and that he doesn't want it to come to this. Bro, you really thought Cell was gonna hear this and say, alright then, I'll leave you guys alone, and I apologize. I mean, honestly, I really feel bad. No, of course he's gonna want to bring out his power. Eat that right hand, idiot.
Idiot.
He's pushing his face in the dirt to make him angry, but it's not working. So he picks him up by the collar and take that left hook to the chin. Now he's teeing off on him again. Then he finishes the combo with the same elbow that he hit Goku with in their fight at the start of round 3.
Bro, you know what would have been dope? This is so dark. But if like Cell just like instantly obliterated Gohan, right? And Goku had to sit there and actually look like a retard. Everybody's sitting there shocked, and then Goku snaps back into it, and he's the one that goes Super Saiyan 2, right? And then when he beats Cell, they bring back Trunks and Gohan and shit. That kind of would have been a little bit doper, right? But at the time, it was looking like, yeah, we're gonna have this was actually gonna be the end of Dragon Ball.
I dropped him. He gets back up and he's starting to get mad. Gets caught to the body with the hook kick. Cell is bum rushing him, but Gohan dodges by taking to the sky like he's done a few times before. But this time, instead of just defending, he counters Cell with a nasty head kick that drops him. Now he's starting to take him seriously. He's like,
This man is very tough. It's not a joke.
Cell reaches in his bag and pulls out Frieza's Glock. Gohan barely dodges. He's getting pressured more by the death beam, and again, just when he starts getting a little comfortable like in round 1 with the ki blast, Cell uses that as an opportunity, this time to grab him. He's got him in a bear hug, and he's squeezing the life out of him, torturing him. Piccolo can't take it anymore. He wants to interrupt the match, but Goku's like, hell no. Gohan's got this, trust me. Goku saw him reach his full potential for a brief moment in the time chamber, and as brutal as the training was, that was only a controlled environment, so he assumes he has to unlock that full power when he's up against Cell. But Gohan is choking. Even though he tapped into that power before in the past, it happened organically. Now it's like he knows he has to tap into it, and he's the final hope, which that was never the case before. It's just too much for him, and he's psyching himself out, understandably so. Piccolo was absolutely cooking here and convinces Goku that his plan is garbage. But before they're about to step in, Cell lets go of the young Saiyan. Then he flies towards the Z Fighters, slips this right hand from Piccolo, and comes up to Krillin to take the Senzu Beans. And Goku never took a Senzu Bean to recover from his battle. Gohan tries to come in but gets caught to the body with a sidekick. But right afterward, Android 16 pulls up and grabs Cell. He's about to self-destruct.
God damn it, bro. I swear to God, I think a big mistake Dragon Ball made was like not bringing back 16, dude. Right? Like 17's okay. 18, you know, Krillin he deserved some ass. He deserved a nice piece of booty. But fucking 16 was so good. He was dope after like after he tried to fight Simi.
Funny, in the anime he warns everybody to stay back, but in the manga he's like, sorry guys, you're cooked. Didn't want it to come to this, but it is what it is. Little did he know though, the bomb was removed when Bulma and Dr. Brief were repairing him before the Cell games. He's like, wait.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, dude.
The round ends with Cell making 7 offsprings with his tail called the Cell Juniors. He's gonna use them to torture the Z Fighters with the hopes of unleashing Gohan's power. I'm gonna go ahead and score this round a 10-8 for Cell. Gohan actually got a shot in this time, a good shot too that dropped and hurt his opponent. But Cell still dominated the round and dealt a lot more damage, albeit not as much as he did in the last round. This one was a lot lower output. Still, easy 10-8. Now, before we move into round 3, I have to break down the action in between the rounds. Never done this before, this is gonna be a first for the channel, but with this fight, you know you kinda need to. Alright, let's go.
Oh yeah, bro, this shit was cold. This shit was cold. This shit was too cold, bro. Oh my fucking God, it was. Dude.
The Cell Juniors attack, and these things were stupid strong, because they're gonna give even the most powerful Z Fighters a run for their money. Honestly, I don't know how Cell didn't completely gas out making these things. He must have taken a Senzu Bean on the fly. In the manga, only Vegeta and Trunks could hold their own, but in the anime, Piccolo was the MVP, no question. He was out here not only going 50-50 with his own opponent, but bro was making plays. Yamcha, Tien, go help out Goku. Grabs the shot and throws one Cell Jr. onto another. Yamcha, duck. Yamcha and Tien come in clutch while Goku is getting beat on. Vegeta holding his own. Krillin is feeling the heat, but look at the team leader coming in hot, bro. He's carrying. Another Cell Jr. clips Krillin, dropping him, and then he gets his back
slept on. That's why I love Superhero. That shit finally gave Piccolo his fucking tulips and roses he deserves. That motherfucker is just cold.
Blown out right in front of Gohan. Bro, do something.
Help me!
You didn't go out like this against Vegeta, Dodoria, not against Recoome, not even against Frieza. I'm telling you, he's not a pacifist. He's just choking really badly because he can't handle the pressure of being the best. He plays his role well as a bishop or a knight, but he doesn't know how to be the king. We'll cut him a lot of slack though because he's literally 9 years old. Yamcha's getting clapped. Tien's getting clapped. Goku's been getting clapped. Piccolo had a good run, but even he's getting teed off on now. Trunks isn't looking good either. Only Vegeta's still in there, but this is the craziest one ever. I don't know why the anime disrespected him so much here. They had him firing off a final flash, and everybody's looking like, whoa. Like they were really expecting this to, I don't know, damage it, threaten it, something. Only for the Cell Jr. to smile it off and easily deflect it. What? I get that they wanted to put the Cell Juniors over, but they did not have to throw him under the bus like that. Goku's like, guys, I'm sorry.
No, that's cold. That's cold too, because if you were there, if you had to be there, right? But the final flash, dude, was like one of the most OP moves in Dragon Ball at the time, bro. Like, we were all like, what the fuck?
I never thought we'd go out like this. You idiot. Gohan is this close to snapping, but something's holding him back. While this has been going on, Android 16 was coordinating with Hercule so that he could throw him over to Gohan to try and help him reach that breakthrough. And he does. He gives him some beautiful words of wisdom. And it wasn't even what he said that was so profound, but it was the way he delivered it, so calmly, and how Cell crushed him so nonchalantly like he was nothing. That moment was just so powerful because it took Gohan away from the pressure of, I gotta do something, I gotta do something. It got him out of his own way and he snapped. Genuinely one of the best moments in the entire series. Gohan is a completely different person right now, and he's all the way locked in. No words, just immediately takes the Senzu beans from Cell. He wants them
Bro, this shit was doper in the manga, though. In the manga, oh,
back, but comes up to one of the Cell Juniors and just pops him. The Z Fighters are absolutely amazed it was so easy for him, and Goku's like,
hey, bro, in the manga, Gohan fucking snaps, right? And he fucking goes to work on those Cell Juniors. In the anime, the shit it's so bitch made, dude. It's not done as justice. Like, this kid, right? It doesn't really like getting too dirty and shit. It snaps, turns into a school shooter, essentially, dog. And Gohan starts, like, blowing the brains out of these fucking Cell Juniors and ripping them in half. Bro, you can see these fuckers' eyeballs floating everywhere, dude. This shit was fucking cold when Gohan snapped in the book.
Told you so.
It was.
Nah, just because your bet paid off, you can't act like you didn't completely switch up and lose faith in it. You gave up bragging rights a long time ago. Gohan comes up to another Cell Junior who uses Krillin as a hostage. Gohan says, F Krillin, and the Junior runs off terrified. Man, this is so much like the scene where Goku threatens the Supreme Kai for trying to get in the way of his fight with Vegeta. I love it. Gohan is mowing the rest of them down one at a time. And again, Goku is saying, I told you so. He's so lucky this worked out because he would have been the biggest fraud of all time if it didn't. I'm just saying. Gohan tosses Trunks the bag of Senzu beans so he can pass them around to the gang, and we finally move into the third round of this fight. Let's get back to the action. Gohan opens up the third round, lunging in. Cell trying to counter, but after image. Cell, irritated, acts like he's coming in with mindless aggression. Psych. He hits his own after image. He tries to follow up with the spear hand, but is slipped on the inside by Gohan. Slips the left. Dips under the hook. Cell's gonna throw a little unorthodox here. Tries to throw a back fist with the same hand he missed the hook with, but a pullback. Whoop! It's way too easy for Gohan. Cell just can't land. Head kick attempt, but a stiff block. You know what I like? It's actually shades of round 1 here. Gohan was doing the same kind of maneuvers here, like he had the skill set. But now he's obviously got the power, and just as notably has the right mindset. So he starts letting those hands go, something he just could not do before. Credit to Cell though, he's actually slipping all of these shots. Let's take a look at it a little bit closer. He slips the jab on the outside, uses that massive size advantage to pull away from the spinning back fist, ducks under the spinning head kick, and again pulls back, this time from the body shot. He starts throwing back to match Gohan's aggression. Block, block, block. Cell fakes the high kick, instead coming in with the left hand, but Gohan didn't bite on the feint whatsoever. Block. Now they're exchanging kicks, neither fighter landing here. While the Z fighters are watching, Piccolo points out that he realizes why Goku went first against Cell. It was so Gohan could see how he fights for when they eventually faced off. In between watching tape on him and the data he gathered from the last 2 rounds, he's not only insanely powerful, stupidly locked in, but he's also got him figured out here, while Cell is still learning on the job. I mean, the kid only threw 1 shot before the 3rd round. Exhibit A. Cell throws a ki blast as a setup for another shot just like he did in rounds 1 and 2, but Gohan's been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, deflects the blast, and gets out of harm's way. Cell trying to chase him down, but they reset and both come in again, clashing in the sky. Lots of impacts here, but we can assume neither guy is landing. Gohan on the back foot again, and Cell throws a wild punch with ki behind it so that if it gets slipped, he can still get caught with the ki. But neither thing happens. Gohan gets back in range, goading Cell to come in, and of course he does, but a pullback. Counter attempt here with the high kick, but Cell takes a page out of the kid's book and takes to the sky to dodge. Gohan rushes him and gets met with the flurry on the way in, but he's easily handling this.
God damn it, bro. This is why I like this homie's videos, dog. I swear to God. Like, he's good at breaking these fuckers down, dude. He's a good editor. I need to get on his level.
Combo like he has been. When Cell throws the big right hand, he disappears and starts playing mind games with him. It's like a hybrid of the game Goku played with Frieza and the one Cell played with Vegeta. He's getting a taste of his own medicine and he hates it. He uses the super explosive wave out of frustration to land something, anything, just like Vegeta did when he fought Cell. The animators put a lot of love into the details of this absolute humbling. Cell pulls up and starts boasting about how he hasn't been using all of his full strength yet. He starts powering up and Gohan's just an animal. I've been waiting for you to turn it up. Cell's power up was deadly. The Z Fighters really think he might have leveled the playing field. Even Goku's like, I don't know about this. But Gohan's not impressed.
Is that all you've got?
Cell lands a quick overhand right flush on the jaw, but I know he has that Super Vegeta PTSD right now. Cell tries to throw again, but Gohan counters with one of the nastiest body shots in the entire series. In the comments, where do you rank this body shot with some of the all-time best? We got Goku's body shot against Piccolo, the one against Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga, and the one against Frieza. Cell's hurt real bad. He's staggering. The second he even kind of recomposes, he gets clipped.
I can't find any goddamn opponents. This fucking sucks. This is what you get for playing in the middle of the day, as if you're unemployed. God damn it, everybody's at fucking work. Not me. Not today. Maybe I should try DP or ranked. Fuck, bro. Man, fuck it. I'm gonna just go to ranked. I'm gonna go to ranked, bro. Or whatever. Shallot's dope. I'm loving Shallot. It's so dope to see him bust out of the fucking mobile phone, dude. And he's in an actual Dragon Ball game. I think that's the sickest shit ever. Oh, bro, shit. You're still doing maintenance on the rank mode in the system. So shit. Bro, I'm like, what, B3? So when I hop back on, I'm probably going to be like C1. Bro, I have a feeling I'll probably be able to get out of B ranks today. Yeah, boy. Maybe. If the ranks are being reset, that means, bro, everybody has to fight against me with actual, like, knowledge of the systems and the game and shit, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be going up against, like, the best picks and just getting fucking molested, dude. Oh, my God. I might make it to A rank. I am A rank, bro. I'm technically, dude, I'm skilled enough to be A rank. But, like, holy shit. Once you start getting near A rank, the shit gets dumb. Like, you're facing Gogeta and, like, just the dumbest
Flipped up top with a massive uppercut. He dropped him. He's trying to get back up, but he's out on his feet. He takes a knee. Trying to get back up once more, but look at the Bambi legs. He drops again. Bro, I'm calling it. Gohan wins in the third round via knockout. I'm just playing.
If he dies, he dies.
Cell stands back up, but he's borderline incoherent. Listen to this.
He only had 2 punches that made contact.
Gohan completely disconnected his brain from his body. Nah, this is the...
Yo, I've been hit that hard before. Bro, you don't know that shit's funny. Yo, I've been hit in the head, like, in a fight that hard before, bro. Or my brain felt like, holy shit. I think, like, my brain touched a piece of my skeleton wall and shit. I'll rub it up. Like, you're seeing stars.
Best 2-piece in the series, period. Cell is saved by the bell as round 3 comes to a close. I'm scoring this round a 10-7 for Gohan, and these stats are about to look crazy because he only landed 2 punches and only connected at a little over 3%. But if you've seen my vids before, you know how much I rate damage. 3 times he got dropped here. And there's only a handful of moments in the show where an opponent was hurt this badly. Like he saw the check-in station for a few seconds. Gohan closing the gap on the scorecards here, and more importantly, taking complete control of the fight as we head into round 4. Gohan walks up to Cell middle of the ring to assert his dominance. He loves the counter, so he's gonna let Cell make the first move. Head kick blocked. Cell's gonna try to keep chipping away at that guard, but he's a brick wall. He grabs the 4th kick and lands a flush head kick to the chin that floors his opponent. He's walking him down again, and Cell starts pulling out his bag of tricks like he did in round 2 against Goku. This time though, it's out of complete desperation. Destructo Disc gets stopped with nothing but aura. Now he pulls back and fires off.
No, this is fucking nuts. This is fucking nuts, guys. What? Shallot is 5 DP. 5 DP. What the fuck, bro? That's insane. 5 DP? Why? He should be like 4, I feel like. Nah, okay. Now that I'm looking at Kaba, bro. Yeah, dude, because in Dragon Ball Legends, Shallot could, like, he's strong, bro. I think he could go up to Super Saiyan Blue, actually. But he has no transformations. Like, he has no transformations in this shit. Right? But he is strong, but, like, I don't know. It's depending on what you do in Legends, kind of. Like, I don't know, man. Like, Glorio's 4 DP. I feel like Shallot should be 4 DP if he has no transformations. Because, like, you got Goku, right, from Daima, who's pretty fucking strong, but he's 4. You got Vegeta, who could go up to fucking Super Saiyan 3, and he's 4 DP. And then, you know, 4 DP, Gohan from Dragon Ball Superhero, that could go Beast. That's broken. This is one of the reasons why this fucker's broken, bro. Why is this fucker 4 DP with the transformations, right? But Shallot, who can transform, but they don't give him his shit in this, he's 5. He should be 4. These fuckers are dumb. I swear to God, they kind of do have like some dumb fucks working on this game.
The special beam cannon, but it gets pimp slapped.
Like,
Cell is running out of
numbers,
ideas.
Bro.
How about some Ki Blast spam?
Why?
Gohan's still walking him down. Cell is shivering out of fear, and he books it. He's desperately charging up a massive Kamehameha to fire off at the planet, so Gohan has no choice but to engage with him. Remember, he hasn't seen Gohan's Ki Blast game, so he's not even sure if he can match it. Krillin with the worst corner of ice as per usual. Gohan, get out of there, he's gonna do it! So you want me to let us all die? Like, what are we doing here? I said it before, I'll say it again. Krillin got CTE on Namek. It is what it is. Cell fires off the biggest Kamehameha we've ever seen
I'm dead. You got CTE on
up to this point. But Gohan is nonchalantly standing there while the rest of the Z Fighters are panicking. Kamehameha, just casually chanting the move. And look how he fires this off so explosively, so athletically. And it pushes Cell's blast back at him. He gets caught in the blast, but he survives like the cockroach he is. Really badly hurt though. While Gohan isn't even a little tired from the exchange. Look, he's getting off on this. He's unstoppable. Guys, just a friendly reminder here that I finally dropped that Junkyard Dog merch you've been asking for, and you know for a fact that it's clean. Support the channel by getting right for the summer.
Fuck that. Chumari needs to make merch. No, I do. Dude, I've been planning merch for so long, but I'm probably going to just sell stickers.
When he's desperate. You all remember how pathetic he was when Vegeta had the upper hand on him. He's the ultimate opportunist, just like Edge was back in the 2000s. Meanwhile, Gohan is edging. Cell transforms into kind of a hybrid between Super Saiyan Grade 3 and Piccolo's gigantic form. And it's funny, he was clowning on Trunks in their fight for using Grade 3, talking about how slow it was and that it can't be used in battle. But here he is missing shots for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because he's slow as molasses. And Trunks points it out too, he's not going to let him get away with it. That's that pettiness he inherited from his father. I'm right there with you. Gohan delivers a staggering sidekick to the jaw that puts Cell out on his feet.
What's up, creepy?
You're not a boy. You're a monster. Ah.
Classic line. Gohan comes in hot. Timeout. This guy hates fighting? Body kick lands that actually, now that I think about it, has to be the best in the series because it makes Cell so sick that he's about to vomit out Android 18, which I never understood, by the way. I assumed her and 17 were digested because there's no way they just fit in his body. Like, what? Maybe their cells were stored in the genetic code or something, and when Cell turned massive, the androids' bodies were generated again inside of him. I don't know. Krillin's like, don't touch her!
Hey! You're hurting her!
Bro, give it a rest. She's not gonna let you hit. Cell reverts back to his second form as round 4 comes to a close. Guys, I'm scoring this round a 10-6 for Gohan. Yes, a 10-6. And this is the lowest point rating I've ever given a round, tied only with round 3 of base Goku versus Frieza.
Bro, it's so hard to get a 6, you know, like in boxing or in martial arts. Like, bro, you gotta be fucking up.
And again, when you look at the scorecards, it doesn't look that way whatsoever. But the damage was so insane, it felt wrong not to give it a ridiculous score. Cell got control the entire round, shut out, blown to pieces from the Kamehameha, and hurt so badly that he literally de-evolved. Gohan has so much power, it's insane. He's finally up on the scorecards and in complete control of the match. Going into round 5, here's Cell's keys to victory. Let's take a look at the 5th and final round. The round starts off with Cell furious. He comes in with the right hand, easy dodge. Hey, at least he's not begging like he did against Vegeta. Slip, 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 slip. Jumps away just to come back in with the knee to the body. Piccolo yelling at Gohan to finish him off already, but he just keeps walking him down, trying to continue the humiliation ritual. Cell trips out of fear and gets kicked into this chasm. He flies back up only to get met with a head kick. Goku yelling at him now, but he's just not listening. Cell is out of options here and tired of the humiliation ritual, so he powers up and expands. He turns himself into a bomb and says that it's over. He's gonna blow up the earth, and he's not bluffing. Gohan doesn't even want to try and finish him off here because it looks like anything could set him off. He drops to his knees, feeling so guilty for not finishing the job like his dad kept telling him to do. But Goku, the legend, always looking for a solution, finds one. Goodbye, friends. He appears in between Gohan and Cell, planning to use the instant transmission to take Cell with him away from the Earth before he detonates. He tells his son that he's proud of him before saying his final goodbyes. Sorry, King Kai, this was the only place I could think of in time. Wait, what the fuck? Cell loses the fight in the 5th round via disqualification. He literally rage quit, so I'm not trying to hear it in the comments. Here are the stats for the round, but there's really not much to see here. Now here are the stats for the fight overall. This might be the craziest one ever.
That's crazy.
Just 9 strikes in a Ki Blast is all it took to completely demolish Cell. And he was still pulling most of his punches, to be honest. Look, we gotta tip our hat off to him. Cell had an amazing title run, but Gohan is the new undisputed champ. But of course it's not over. We've got bonus footage. Let's cover the finale. Everybody is mourning Goku's death, Gohan of course taking it the hardest. He's just so guilt-ridden. Krillin's trying to comfort him, but it's not going to get any easier right now. While they're all going through it, they feel an explosion behind them. Cell is back, and he fires off a death beam through the debris that blows a hole through Trunks' torso. He's back and better than ever. He was fully expecting to die in the explosion, but the core cell of his being survived the blast, and that was all he needed to regenerate. And even though he lost Android 18, each one of his cells held the memory of his perfect form, so he came back complete. But because of his Saiyan DNA, he also got a massive spike in power after narrowly escaping death. Oh, and after his, 4th encounter with the move, he learned how to do the instantaneous transmission. This is why I said in another video that Cell might be the best talent in Dragon Ball history. Dude is so broken, it's not even funny. But Gohan's not concerned. He's just trying to avenge his father's death here. While they're about to start the rematch of the century, Vegeta is in shock over what just happened to Trunks, and he wants to make Cell pay. He bum rushes him and fires off a huge Ki Blast at him. And this thing was actually nasty, bro. Cell is a Super Saiyan 2, but look at how he braces himself for the impact. Even Gohan's impressed. Here comes the Ki Blast spam. Okay, now you're losing me. Vegeta stops to catch his breath, and he thinks it's over. But Cell comes out of the debris and hits him with a backhand that sends him into the ground. Now he's trying to finish him off for good with the Ki Blast, but Gohan jumps in the way instinctively to protect him. It was a massive blast too. The debris clears and Gohan regains consciousness. He stands back up, but his left arm is completely done for. So much for the rematch, because Cell starts charging up a Kamehameha that he's going to use to just destroy everything. It's looking hopeless. Pretty much everybody accepts their fate. Piccolo just... I feel that. Vegeta even apologizes to Gohan, and he's just completely taken aback. Like, man, if he's showing remorse, then you just know we're cooked. Gohan doesn't even try to prepare a counterattack. He's given up all hope, but all of a sudden he hears...
You've got to be joking! Giving up already? Well, that's nothing like the Gohan I know.
His father is talking to him from the other world. Goku's telling him to give Cell the biggest Kamehameha he's got. But Gohan's like, I can't even use one of my arms anymore, and my energy is cut in half. But Goku hits him with one of the hardest lines of all time. It may feel like he's weakened you,
but really what's draining your strength is your own doubt.
Just don't listen to it.
Damn,
he's
bro.
Fired up now to fight back,
Goku
but he's still
had
guilty
bars.
about getting carried away earlier. But again, Goku just has the perfect words to help him lock in. Here we go. The two fighters fire off the biggest Kamehamehas ever seen. The legendary scene of the father-son Kamehameha here. It's beautiful. The beams connect, and it looks like it's even at the start, but Gohan is clearly struggling. Cell turns it up and starts to overwhelm him. Don't give up, don't give up. Goku motivates him to get back his lost ground, but Cell is just too strong. Piccolo's not just trying to watch from the sidelines, hit him with that Masenko. Tien, Yamcha, and Krillin join too, and they're trying their best to help Gohan, but Cell is knocking them down and hurting them really badly with his aura. And the anime really made this so intense by showing us scenes of the Z Fighters' individual thoughts as they're out on the front line risking it all. The conflicted Saiyan Prince wondering what's holding him back, cause it isn't fear. Piccolo, Krillin, Tien, and Yamcha have reached their limits, and Cell is starting to completely take over. He's about to win the battle, but he gets caught with a big ki blast that almost takes his legs out from underneath him. Look at the Bambi legs. Gohan finally has an opportunity here, and he completely empties the tank. Cell can't handle the power. Look at him walking him down while Cell is being disintegrated. Fuck your regeneration. There's nothing left of him. Gohan is completely wiped out as he falls to the floor. He did it. The Earth is saved. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe. Let me know.
I fucking lost, bro. Are you joking? This dude was good. He had hands, bro. I like this new update, bro. Because we're like evenly matched. I can't even get mad anymore. I can't. Because like back in the day, yesterday, dude, it's just like he had more health than me. You know, like people could run out the clock and just like beat you because they just overwhelmingly have more health. And because they're using the strongest characters, they have the strongest fucking combos. Sometimes the fastest. So yeah, no, that felt good. That loss didn't feel fucking goddamn like I got J-worded, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Doesn't feel like I had to take a trip to Jerusalem for a month, bro. Shit. All right, we're gonna watch this one, and then I'm not gonna like watch any more Sensible Saiyan shit. But go check him out on YouTube, bro. It's a channel I really do enjoy. And like I said, he just breaks down Dragon Ball fights, like the most cracked ones. He's really good at doing it, bro.
7 years after defeating Cell and becoming the undisputed champion, Gohan is waiting anxiously for his first title defense. Him, Goku, and Vegeta are in Babidi's spaceship with the Supreme Kai, and right now they're waiting for a mystery opponent that Gohan insists on fighting one-on-one. He just witnessed the two Saiyans mop the floor with their own competition, and he's just itching for his own chance. But no, he totally hates fighting, right guys? Anyways, Goku is hyped to see how far his son has progressed. I mean, he was only a child when he beat Cell, so surely he's made some serious improvements.
Yeah, well, I'm not quite as strong as I was then.
Vegeta clowning him, rightfully so, for not keeping up with his training at all. But we're about to really see if he still got it, cause his mystery opponent isn't some tomato can. He's actually Babidi's most powerful soldier, the Demon King Dabura. He's been locked in, meditating, focusing his ki to prepare for the battle. Look at the aura. The two fighters face off, ready to start.
Bro, and now that like Dragon Ball Daima's come out, and we have all this lore behind Dabura, the Demon Realm, dog. I actually now understand how strong Dabura really is. Like, I really fucking could comprehend it. Because as a kid, and even as an adult, bro, it just felt like, I don't know, they're just telling me that Dabura is strong, right? And I'm supposed to believe it because he's the king of the demon realm. But it's like, we don't know, we didn't know shit about this place, right? This place could be a clean suburb in like the most fucking white neighborhood ever, and it's just called the Demon Realm Estates and shit. So it's just like, no, dude, Dabura was packing some big ass nuts fighting Gohan in this fight. Like, knowing what I know now.
And like usual, we're going to break this fight down and score it with the 10-point must system. This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds. Yes, I know for a title fight it should technically be 5, but this one was just a little too
Well, that's the thing. He should be hyped up. They did a horrible job at hyping him up originally. You know, like, he's the king of the demon realm. So I'm supposed to believe that he's super duper strong when, you know, I've seen these Saiyans tear up motherfuckers that called themselves the king of the universe and, you know, ran planet brokering operations and sat here and called themselves the demon king and thought they could take over the, you know, I've seen these guys go through this rigmarole, so it felt like a gag. Dabura felt like kind of like a gag, like a soft gag, and to exemplify how much Gohan has slipped off from the Cell Saga. You know, like he fell the fuck off, dude. So I think that's what I always thought. But it was like, no, Dabura actually, like, he was a somebody, right? Like, that motherfucker had a punch.
Sure for that. At the end of each round, the winner gets
I didn't buy it as a kid. I couldn't buy it when I was younger. Like, okay, whatever.
10 points, and the loser gets 9 points or less, depending on how badly they lost. If it goes all three, the scores get tallied, and the fighter with more points wins. But the fight can end in any round via stoppage. Okay, let's get right into it. Sound the bell. Round 1. Let's go. Gohan's going to open up the round by closing the distance and coming in with the left. Dabura looking like he's gearing up to block, but then he gives him a different look here like he's about to counter. We don't see what was actually thrown or even if it landed. We just see a heavy impact that destroys this mountain, immediately followed by this key attack right next to it that we can assume is Dabura's because we hear him screaming while this is happening, and it looks like a flame maneuver, which is part of his arsenal. I'm guessing he blocked the shot, took an angle to disengage, and tried to counter with the flamethrower. It doesn't land though, because Gohan comes out of the debris and tries to rush him again. This time almost gets cut by this key attack on the way in. 2 more slashes here that narrowly get dodged. He's not trying to come in guns blazing again, because this guy's dangerous, so he's going to try an unorthodox approach. Gohan dives down to the bottom of the lake and fires off a ki blast at his opponent, who thinks nothing of the blast, but while he's focused trying to block, Gohan catches him off guard by appearing.
He learned that from Goku on Namek, bro. That's kind of cold, dude. It's like, bro, I learned this from my papa. It didn't even really work for Goku.
Right next to him, coming in for an attack. It was just a setup. You can tell Dabura is genuinely caught off guard because he freezes up here and brings the
arm. You could tell that like Gohan was actually studying his dad, watching him move in the streets.
Arm up to block the punch and the ki blast instead of just pulling away. That's that panic. Look at this, Gohan breaks the guard with the kick, but almost gets caught by his own attack. He should have taken his foot off the gas a little bit and let that ki blast hit first before fully committing to the kick. His timing is off. Sloppy start here, that's that ring rust. Dabura is perfectly fine and lifts up the debris with telekinesis before firing it off at Gohan, who panic blocks and gets his guard broken too. Huge connection. Hey, Goku was handling a crispier version of this attack no problem way back in Namek when he faced off against Frieza, I'm just saying. Dabura's walking him down just smug. He thinks it's over, but Gohan shocks him by transforming into a Super Saiyan. Look how cold he is here. He's definitely trying to relive those glory days right now with the aura farming. He's just staring daggers at him before disappearing in. Body shot, headshot combo lands flush, but he's not satisfied. Pulls up behind him and lands a spinning kick to the trap area that drops his opponent. Gohan looking down at the debris, fires off a ki blast to seal the deal. But the blast didn't land because Dabura sneaks up behind him with the right hand grab. Look at him, I'm telling you, he still thinks it's the Cell games. Take that overhand. Body shot. Knee to the face lands flush, and look at Dabura staying defensively responsible, blocks the retaliation. They're dropping down and we see 2 impacts.
Yeah, that was cold. That was cool. The animation in this fucking show, bro. This was the 90s. This shit was cold. You could see Dabura set up. Yeah, dude. He kept one arm up so he could fucking just go straight into a defense on his chest.
Pretty sure neither guy lands here.
Cold,
Gohan's gonna kick it up a notch and power up again. Now, did he turn Super Saiyan 2 here? I know it's a pretty highly debated topic because we never saw the classic lightning aura, but I'm gonna say he definitely did. There's people who made whole videos on this topic if you're interested, but I think it's pretty common sense that he did. Just watch the fight and use context clues. Anyways, with that, round 1 comes to a close. And look, I'm gonna score this round a 10-10 draw. First time I ever gave a round a draw on the channel, and for good reason too. You know I try to base these videos off real life combat sports matches as much as I can, especially MMA scoring, and if you know, you know. While judges can score a round as a draw, it's just so uncommon. They always try to find a difference even if the round looks even.
Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, fucking, dude, a score like a 10-6, a 10-5, motherfucking 5-5, 10-10, that shit is just not seen.
So if you're wondering why I don't give draws more often on the channel, I'm just trying to stay true to the format. That being said, look at these stats. Just look. Dead even. Gohan landed 1 more strike, but Dabura landed a ki attack. And both were partially blocked too, but broke the guard. I mean, even looking stats don't always mean that the round was actually even. You have to interpret the flow of the fight. But even when I do that, it just seems like a robbery to give either guy the round. Bro, I broke it down like 3 times, okay? Made a case for the bird the first time, Gohan the second time, and I just couldn't decide the third time. If that ain't a draw, I don't know what is. It was just that razor close for me. What do you think? But anyways, we're just getting started. Let's take a look at round 2. Dabura opens up the second round, powering up to match Gohan's Super Saiyan 2 from the end of round 1. Now both guys are at 100. He lunges in, but Gohan meets him halfway with the left hand. Block. Clash of elbows here, stalemate. Dabura cuts an angle behind him, trying to hit him with the downward elbow, but he gets met with the right hand. Another stalemate. Whoop! Dodges the kick. Now we get 1, 2, 3, 4 even exchanges here before Gohan lands a massive head kick to his opponent. Dabura falling down, but he immediately bounces off the ground to get his footing. By the time he recomposes, he gets met with a body kick. Gohan trying to keep the pressure, fighting so much more aggressive and direct than he did against Cell, where he was more of a counterpuncher. If we're talking about countering, it's Dabura who's a lot more threatening off the back foot this match because of his unique skill set. Look, he tries to hit him with that flamethrower again. Gohan dodges once, dodges again, tries to cut an angle on him, dodges a third time, and too relentless with his approach, doesn't notice the after image. Dabura set him up for this ki blast that he barely got the guard up in time for, and it sends him flying, skidding off the ground, through a mountain, and into the bottom of a lake. Best connection of the fight so far, and in my opinion, the first true knockdown so far, by DBZ standards at least. Money. Goku looking so disappointed here.
Is he a bum?
Gohan's like, wait dad, I'm gonna make you proud, I promise. He knows Dabura.
Bro, I'd be screaming at my son, like, bitch! Like, I would have, like, bitch, what the fuck? I like, what happened? What happened, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about the Cell Saga. Goku done took this fucker into the Goku training house. Like, I think Gohan, the first person to Goku as a martial arts master, has trained, you know? And shit, tried to help him out, polished him up, bro, helped him save the world. And so, yeah, I'd be fucking mad. I'd be befuddled seeing my son perform like this. Like, bitch, dude, you just saved the world.
Is out there waiting for him, so he doesn't want to leave the water without a diversion. He's gonna try and do something similar to what Goku did against Frieza. Actually a legendary setup where Goku fired off the 2 Kamehameha torpedoes at Frieza to not only escape being pinned underwater, but to land a nasty kick that won him the round. That was so clean. Hey, like father, like son. Let's see Gohan's addition to that setup. He's so talented, he should be able to...
Yeah, dude. Yeah, straight up like Goku. He tries to do this shit 2 times.
Nail this no problem. Come on, let's go.
You're not Goku. You're not him, bro. You're not him, bro. You're not him, bro.
Okay, what went wrong? So first of all, like some of you mentioned in the Frieza video,
I'm telling you, it's just like, it's showing you how much poo-poo. Show you how poo-poo Gohan, like, kind of got. The motherfucker fell off so bad, dude. From relaxing and macking all out at high school and
Dabura
shit.
can sense ki, so it's probably just gonna be harder.
I'm trying to tell you, Goku wouldn't have missed that motherfucking shit.
To hit this against him. Personally, I don't know about that, because Frieza's got such stupidly dialed in timing that I think he makes up for it, but whatever, I digress. Second of all, he didn't have the element of surprise here because he already did something similar in round 1. That's not even it though. Look how he fires these off before he's even ready to leave the water. When Goku set it up, he gets in position and has a specific purpose for both of those ki blasts before they ever leave the water. Just elite playmaking and timing, bro.
Yo.
Meanwhile, Gohan's timing was so...
Oh my god, I'm so glad he fucking showed that. Because it's like, yeah, see? It's exactly what I mean. It's just like Gohan Gohan thought he was him. I saw my dad do this. I saw Papa do this on Namek, bro. Like, fuck you, you're not him.
Oh, off.
It
Like,
ain't
dude,
the
it's
same
over.
situation
The moment
at all.
passed and you've...
At this point in the story, Dabura could snap his fingers and destroy Frieza, bro. like you're not fucking with Frieza, you're fucking with
Been
someone
missed your opportunity.
all the way
Not gonna lie,
else.
this makes him look like a fraud. Gohan barely blocked in time, but he
like that.
definitely
That
still
shit's
felt
funny.
that one. This corner was looking pretty
been doing my
concerned.
Papa
Goku
did,
staying
bro.
hopefully optimistic about the match, but Vegeta's starting to get pissed off at his performance, which I just love them as his cornermen in this fight. Just 2 absolute legends of the game doing like a good cop, bad cop kind of thing. They both come in and we get some high speed action here. Heavy impact. Somebody's getting pushed back and we see a big impact on this rock. Now it looks like Gohan throws the left, probably got blocked. He throws a high kick that definitely gets blocked. Dabura with his own unsuccessful shot. By the way, in the comments, what was wrong with these 3 frames? Gohan loading up a massive left hand, but Dabura with his own as he's turning around and they trade shots. Now they trade the right hands. Goku's getting mad at how direct Gohan is fighting. No good setups, no angles, no patience. Just looking like a shell of himself. And Vegeta's like, I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you don't train for 7 years. Kid's a bum, Kakarot. The two fighters reset, and Dabura's gonna start taunting him to come in by turning his back to him. And Gohan coming in recklessly. Just zero fight IQ. Dabura turns around and spits at him, which if you remember, is how he turned Piccolo and Krillin to stone, and the main thing that just makes him dangerous. Now that I think about it, it's kind of like the threat of a powerful grappler in MMA. They're gonna have more success in the stand-up than they would have, because their opponent has the takedown threat in the back of their mind. I bet you it's the same thing for Dabura's here. Gohan's gonna have that influencing the way he fights moving forward. And I'm surprised it hasn't already, because the Supreme Kai has to remind him not to let it hit him. Definitely got bailed out there. Kakarot, he's... I know. They're back in close range. Gohan blocks the left, tries to throw his own back, block, duck. Dabura blocks the head kick and counters with a chopping right hand to the jaw. The two fighters disengage as round 2
Hey, what's up, bro? Good to see you, homeboy.
Comes to a close. Another competitive round, but this one I'm confidently scoring a 10-9 for Dabura. Let's take a look at the stats here. It's funny, we kind of get the same thing from round 1 again. The numbers on paper with 0 contacts look dead even. Gohan leading with a strike, but Dabura leading with a ki blast. Thankfully, this one was way more clear with the actual flow of the fight. Dabura controlled the round for longer, he looked sharper, and had way more threatening moments. Dealt more damage too. That ki blast he landed was the best shot from either guy so far, no question. There was also the ki blast that Gohan blocked when he was coming out of the water.
I'm not fighting any fucking opponents. God damn it, bro.
Didn't make it on the stat sheet, but he definitely felt it. Dabura's up by a point, but there's only one round left, so Gohan needs this one badly. Let's take a look at the third and final round.
Bro,
round 3 starts with Dabura telling Gohan he feels his energy dropping. He's super confident from the way the fight was heading the last round, which Gohan's corner was really disappointed in him for. Goku's like, wow, he fell off big time. Vegeta's like, put me in there with them. I can take that bum in 1 round. Look, you heard him talking. He's turning around. But Gohan's gonna capitalize.
This is probably the biggest patch, and so far competitively, I see the nerfs. It's like I see what they were trying to do. I was talking shit earlier, bro. But nah, these nerfs make competitive feel a little bit more fair, bro. Because there's too many times I've had a fucker dead to rights, but it's just like he has all the health. Like, all the health, bro. Like, 5 bars of health to, like, my 3, right? So it just gives them a little wiggle room to, like, get out of some bitch-made fuck-ups they did. But, you know, it's cool. It feels all evened out. But there are a little few, like...
As on his opponent getting distracted here by landing a massive right hand. While he's falling back, Dabura creates a sword with his ki. I'm not gonna lie, he's got a pretty deep bag. He bounces back trying to cut Gohan's head off, but he barely dodges in the nick of time. They circle around, Dabura coming in hot now. Gohan's gonna have to show us some of that back foot game he fell in love with before the Cell fight. Dodge. Backflip to escape the follow-up. I barely caught this one, but the next frame we see of them, it looks like Gohan landed a nice knee up top. And staying defensively responsible here. Pull back. Dodges again and tries to take the angle behind him, but gets forced into defense again. Whoop! Gohan's got the timing a little more dialed in, so this time he ducks a lot tighter. He knows he's gonna have to keep firing back, or else he's just gonna get overwhelmed. He blocks this one by kicking the blade, which opens him up to land another knee to the jaw. I'd say grab the sword here, but maybe he doesn't want to get spat on.
What?
Which I wonder if Dabura has to charge up his spit.
What?
Or if any kind of saliva would turn his opponent to stone. I don't know. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Gohan's pressed up against the wall, feeling the heat. Barely slips these 2 strikes. Again, he's only getting less comfortable. Another close call here. Dabura trying to finish him off, but Gohan grabs the blade. Both of them are struggling, especially the young Saiyan, but he musters up enough power to snap the blade in 2. The fighters pull back and reset again. Dabura looks irritated, like the fight is a lot more difficult than he thought it'd be, but he's not really tired and he hasn't lost his confidence. Gohan looks a little bit winded here though. That pressure was definitely tiring him out. The round is closing off as Dabura makes a key discovery about one of the Z fighters who's absolutely crashing out right now. Which was actually a 3D chess move from Vegeta here so he can get the Majin symbol, but that's not the topic of the video. Babidi transports everybody back to the ship as round 3 comes to a close. Okay guys, I'm gonna score the last round a 10-9 for Gohan. The fight ends with the score being 29-29, a draw. The first time I've ever scored a fight a draw on the channel, by the way. Here are the stats for the round, and you can see, I mean, Gohan clearly took it. Dabura never landed a shot, and he got caught with a couple of good ones in return. That's not to say it was a great round for Gohan, by the way. He was being pressured the whole time and never really in control. He was also fading a little bit at the end of the round, so it wasn't a good look for him whatsoever. Man, I really wanted to use this video to give a definitive win for someone in this fight, but how? That first round felt wrong going 10-9 either way, and rounds 2 and 3 were also clear wins for Dabura and Gohan apiece. It was truly a draw. Let me ask you though, who do you think would have won a 5-rounder? Because my money's on Dabura, unless Gohan can get some kind of crazy power up.
I tell you, Gohan was so garbage at this point in the series, and then he got an ass pull. Gohan always just gets all the ass pulls, like straight up fucking string from the butt ass pulls in this series.
I think we can almost rule out because of Dabura's style. He goes for the jugular, so if Gohan's getting caught flush, he's likely on his way to being killed, not motivated for a power up. So on paper, it's a draw. But this is like one of those real life situations where the cards went one way, but the public perception went the other way. In real life terms, it's like if Gohan retained his belt, but everybody and their grandma knows Dabura gave him that work. But that didn't even come close to the verbal beating Vegeta gave him after the fight. Like, he really put into perspective how disgraceful that performance from him was. And I don't know how some of you guys excuse Gohan's behavior the last 7 years. Like, oh, he deserved to take 7 years off. He's been fighting since he was a child. Yeah, like every other Saiyan ever, right?
Oh yeah.
No, but look.
Oh yeah, bitch, you have said this is what you do. You ain't got no choice. Like, I ain't got no choice to be black, bro. Right? And take on the shit that comes with that. Go on. Sometimes you gotta fucking run the ones, nigga. Like, that's what comes with being a half Saiyan, bitch. Like, no, that is so fucking true.
I totally understand.
No
There's different levels of commitment to the game. I'm not expecting him to dedicate his entire life like these two absolute legends. You want to live a balanced life? You want
Rose, she works at a dog resort now. That sounds fucking fun. Today was her first day. Oh shit. Man, I hope she had a good day, man. I hope she had fun. That sounds like a fun
to do the
job.
school thing, so be it. But you couldn't at least train an
Bro,
hour.
that's funny. That's funny. Today's my wife's first day at her less fun insurance job. I just think that's a funny coincidence. Dude, I hope Rose had a good day.
A few days a week just to stay in shape? I mean, you know the kind of dangers this universe is capable of. Your father dies and passes you the torch, and you didn't even try to honor that legacy? Soft. Lazy.
Lazy.
And I'm not trying to hear PTSD in the comments because you must not be watching the same show as me. Where's the PTSD? I saw a kid who was hyped to start training again, who was embarrassed and ashamed that he turned into a grass-fed lion when the real one showed up again. That's why I love this part of the story. The early Buu saga was so real. I'm not even mad that Toriyama made Gohan soft like this, because it made for such a good cautionary tale about being the best too young, which if you think about it was exactly what Master Roshi was trying to avoid with his pupils and why he could not have them be number 1 too young, bro. Stop it. You know I'm cooking. And then the comeback, the redemption, and even when he's dialed in again, Gohan still fumbles. I like that too. You don't get to take 7 years off and have one little, it wasn't even a training camp, but a potential unlock ceremony and get the big
an ass pool, okay? Us otakus down here, we call those ass pools, bro. You didn't work for the power up. Nothing really happened to you to grow as a character or anything. It's just like Gohan is like, I'm gonna sit down with this old man. Now I'm ultimate Gohan. Look at the fuck
win.
out of here.
No, it doesn't work that way, kid.
Obvious.
The final victory went to the ones who never stopped. And then Super comes along and they make him,
Gohan just gets home,
and some of you have the nerve to try to make an argument for this Gohan. Where's the fighting spirit?
I know, Gohan's like, I'm gonna sit here and study my books and study bugs, bro. And then people want to get mad when Gohan gets his fucking shit slid. Get the fuck out of here, dog. You know, in real life, Gohan would be obese. If I wrote Dragon Ball, oh my fucking god. If I was able to have Akira Toriyama's ear for a second, I'd be like, bro, you need to make Gohan kind of chubby and obese, dude. You need to actually show that this nigga lazy as fuck. you know, and have a little episode where, you know, Piccolo is all frustrated trying to get this guy to stop eating DoorDash and get off the fucking computer and go outside and train, dog. You know, but it's always like, oh, Gohan's a little lazy. And he just like fucking twiddles his thumbs for 2 seconds, gets an ass pull fucking power up. It happened to Superhero. Beast Gohan as a concept is cool, but it's a fucking ass pull just to like get him near Goku and all the big hitters power ups. You could say that like Orange Piccolo and shit is an ass pull, but it isn't. It makes sense lore wise, bro. You know, here's what I gave you plus a little bit extra and shit, done. You know, because the dragons were made by the Namekians and shit, dude. Fucking, I like how in Super they showed the dragon to fuck with the Dragon Ball niggas, bro. Like he does. If you're a stranger and you happen to summon him, he's like, I don't know you like that, bro. That shit's kind of dope. So he gave Piccolo, I'm gonna give you a little bit of salt on that fucking pepper, Piccolo. It didn't feel too much like a gay ass pull. But with Gohan, it's just like you roll your eyes a little bit. Like Beast Gohan made me hurt both my eyes when I rolled them. I was like, really? It was straight up a rip off of the Super Saiyan 2 power up. But Super Saiyan 2 was not an ass pull, you know? Like, this motherfucker actually had to get into the dungeon with Goku and train for that shit. The train to wiggle that potential out. Fucking Namek, right? That wasn't an ass pull, I guess. But fuck, dude. I swear, Ultimate Gohan and Beast Gohan, the two biggest stupid fucking ass pulls ever, bro.
No passion,
Ever.
there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no mindset.
Sorry for the rant, and thank you guys who stuck around till the end. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and let me know in the comments what you think about the fight and what you want to see next. Oh, and subscribe.
Rude, they ran her ragged. Well, now she can sit down. If she's home with you, she can rest. I'm sorry she got ragged, bro. I know my wife was on break a second ago. I was like, how's the new job going? And she's all she's all sucks. I have to work again. You know, and she can't just like live off our fucking surplus of money. But no, it's fun, bro. But no, Rose is lucky. You know, let her know that. She has a good job. I hope she likes it. It is gonna be tiring. You gotta work with animals and shit, but she got it good. That's what I have to tell my wife. You know, you like me, unlike me, you get to stay home and work, right? So our wives got it lucky, or women got it lucky nowadays, bro, which is good. All right. The quartering. Let's get into this really quick, bro. This is the last piece of like side content, leftovers, whatever you want to call it. And then I'll solely be focused on games. I'm actually gonna turn into Chill Murray, the retarded mixer streamer, right? So it's gonna be a game stream. I'm sorry about that, but I try to sprinkle some low-cal shit into it. Those of you that probably do want some Phil shit out of me, I swear to God, I am planning on making a video. Like on my mom, bro. I'm planning on making an edited video, but it's gonna be good. Like good for me. Like when I say that, I don't want to over exaggerate. It's gonna be a good, dope video. It's gonna be like good for me, bro. And it's gonna be like the video I made when I got fucking a strike a couple years ago, and I couldn't stream or like upload videos, and I just like sat here and did a week of Phil shit. So it might be like that. Just to let y'all know, that'll be the next DSP video, and then the video after that probably won't be a Phil video. But all right, we're gonna get into the quartering. Oh my fucking God! I don't know if you call him a low-cal or not, right? Like, he don't be going hard in the paint to where he earned that badge, I think. But it's like he has all those prerequisites, dude. that he's like a really, really fucking bad month. A really bad month, right? Or one good fucking oopsie from being a fucked up locale. I really do think so. He's a guy, he pees in on the floor of his house on stream and shit, right? Like, so you know, the puzzle pieces are already there. So I think he's inching his way there, bro. Like he's in a rich. He's in his rich art. I think if you were to call him a locale, he's more like a softer rich. He's in the vein of locale that rich is, bro. But like he ain't all the way there. I think if he started getting like fucked with and bullied a little more, and he had more people kind of scrutinizing, yes, I think he would start being like rich and overreacting to everything everybody would say all the time, right? But he's inching there, and this is bad. So yeah, his channel's dying because don't forget, and I don't care if you enjoy these kind of channels or not. I'm being me. I'm just gonna be direct and blunt. These channels are grifts. They're grift channels, bro. You know, all these channels started back in like 2017, 2018 when they really popped off because of Gamergate, right? And they were a clear refuge for people that were opposite of the left and shit, on YouTube, and they're able to sit here and rant about every little thing, like, oh, there's a woman in this video game, or this person is a Democrat, and they propose a bill where they want to increase your taxes to make homeless shelters. Like, a super right wing reactionary when it used to start off kind of like somewhat centrist, I guess. I don't know. But the grift, I swear to God, the temptation has been so strong for me. It's so easy to be like a right wing grifter, dog. And that's what the quartering is to me, essentially, dude. I really don't think he doesn't believe or give a fuck about shit. He just makes money doing all his gay fucking shit that he does. And like this kind of content isn't like cracked as it used to be. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna be this right-leaning fucking dude, bro, now's the time to be covering the politics and shit, right? But this guy's like crying about his channel dying, and the content he makes is just you know what I'm saying? It's just like it doesn't mesh with some fucking right-wing weirdo on the internet nowadays. Like, if you want to make money doing this, bro, you should be live streaming right now about how Trump, quote unquote, got a ceasefire with Israel and fucking Iran. And you should be like up right now talking about how both sides broke that cease agreement like right after. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should just be going hard. It's your season. The Republicans have all the power in politics, right? They won the last election. So, like, the social mandate, don't nobody, dude, not everybody giving a fuck about these policies and shit, right? Like, there's still somewhat a minority, a little bit, about these ICE and all that crap. But you can sit here and get your fucking bag, bro. You can sit here and live react to fucking ICE busting into fucking people's businesses, and you can laugh and throw popcorn in your mouth, right? And giggle at all the people that think that shit's dope too. You know what I mean? But it's like, if you're just trying to go like, oh, like what the fuck? What video this guy make recently? Let's just look. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. It's just like he covers like whatever the fuck he could throw shit at, dude. He needs to actually be like a political dude if he's just gonna do that. Blue Sky collapse gets worse. Who cares about that? You know what I mean? Everybody knows that Blue Sky is an inferior app, and nobody's really gonna it's not gonna be the Twitter killer, you know, the X killer, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Kanye West crashes Diddy trial as possible, you know, like who cares about that? You're like a weird, derfy white guy covering that. Like, bro, I hate to say it, and I know this sounds like racial or whatever, but like hip hop channels are covering that, bro. You know, like more urban channels are covering that, and it makes sense and it flows and it vibes. It's just like some weird white guy that throws shit at the right side of his fucking wall and he tries to see with sticks, and now he's sitting there crying like, "Oh, my channel's dying." It's like, well, I mean, fuck. It's your fault. Your shit sucks. You know, you're some sweaty, weird, fucking gross-looking guy pisses on his fucking floor that literally just took advantage of Gamergate, you know? And just like Phil, you couldn't grow beyond like your original little
Many of you have noticed, but I've been a lot more shifty and weird breathy lately. And it's because I'm having near daily anxiety. There's been something going on with my YouTube channel over the past couple of weeks that I...
Oh, and don't forget, he's given the worst... He made the worst piece of DSP content, I think, in DSP, like, Vortex history. Like, we won't let him walk away unscathed without me saying that. He made the worst, like, goddamn piece of DSP-related shit ever that actually had the guy there, right?
I have been spending almost every single night trying to figure out. I talked to my YouTube rep. I talked to other people in the space. I just can't figure it out. And right now, I don't even really have a great answer. But what I do have is an action plan.
An action plan.
Over the past several weeks, I have noticed videos that used to get 50, 60, 70, 80,000 views were starting to get 10,000 views, 15,000 views. And it caused great panic because, as you know, I have a lot of staff. My YouTube channel actually pays for all of the staff on my live stream. I have, you know, a thumbnail person, video editors, and much more that all rely.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that? It sounds like this feels like a lie, bro. I don't know, man. I feel like these are thumbnails that I could even make. Nah. Nah, do you believe that? He's really, like, you know? I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe it. I'm not believing it for some reason. Just a quartering, he just doesn't feel like a guy that just have all that going on.
YouTube, which has been extremely consistent
like
for me over the past 5 years.
Petty guy towards him,
for the first time in 3 or 4 years, I have started losing a lot of subscribers, hundreds, thousands a day. I couldn't figure it out. I can't figure it out. I think there are some reasons that are causing it. Things that I'm doing, things that I'm going to address in this video. But there's also something going on with YouTube that I can't figure out.
Yo, what's up, Sam Tex? Good to see you, man.
First of all, I asked my viewers, hey, I've got 2 million subs. Why in the heck am I getting 8,000 views again? Or 8,000 views on a video? For the last 5 years, 4 or 5 years, if a video did good, it got 100 to 200,000 views. If a video did bad, it would still get 70,000 views.
Oh my God.
It's not...
Bro. I do have to say this. Oh my God. These are times where I just feel lucky to have the life I have. You know, despite, you know, I have low views and all that shit. I don't have that much motion in the ocean. But I've learned to always appreciate that to some degree, right? Like, holy fuck, it would suck to like have this be an issue, like an actual issue where it's like, fuck, I'm panicking.
And I would still have this sporadic good video. I had a video on Thursday that had 200,000 views, or on Wednesday. I had a video on Tuesday that got 100,000 views. But then every other video I'd upload that day would get 5,000, 7,000 views. These numbers are...
This is a shitty life.
If it continued like this past these 2 weeks, which it has been, I would have to fire everybody that works for me. Everybody. And, you know, probably make some other pretty drastic changes. I couldn't figure it out. So first things first, the things that I can control. I asked my viewers, what is going on? Why are you not, you know, what's going on? Why aren't you watching my videos anymore? So to address the loudest feedback, too many ads. You're doing too many ads, Jeremy. I'm sick of the ads. I'm sick of them. You're doing them too much. I've heard, and I will correct. I will now limit all ad reads to a 1 per day maximum in order to...
But I don't know. There's just something about it. It's like, bro, you're saying you lost like a lot of subs. You know what I mean? Like, you lost a lot of subs. Just like people are just like fucking going like, fuck you, bro. Kind of shit. Like, actively, dude. It doesn't sound like, oh, this guy, there's 3 ads instead of 2. I'm not going to sub here anymore. I don't
complete
know.
this. I have canceled sponsorships that were paying me money now that, you know, in order to not have to do more than 1 per day.
Sounds like
that also
sweating,
includes
bro.
Promoting Quartercast, my live stream channel, and my Trump cookbooks. If I'm doing a Trump cookbook, that counts as an ad. 1 per day max, period. So hopefully the people that haven't been watching, that were annoyed by all the ads, you'll come back. Secondly, in my panic of trying to figure out why videos that would normally get 50, 60, 70,000 views, why in the hell this was happening, I was deleting them. Because I thought, well, this is a video that's performing very poorly, and it's bad for my channel. To have a video that has, like, a click-through rate of, you know, my average click-through rate might be 10, 12%. Any video that gets worse than that gets sent out to less people. That's just how YouTube works. So if a video is getting, for whatever reason, a click-through rate, meaning that that's the number of times people click versus the number of times the video is shown to them, the higher the click-through rate, the more YouTube will show it to people. That's why clickbait's a thing. The lower, the less, right? Because there's a finite amount of real estate. So I thought, well, you know, this video has a low click-through rate. I better delete it. Turns out that was very bad. And I know other YouTubers that do this. So you should stop. I talked to my YouTube rep, which is an actual person in America, not some, you know, random H1B in India. And he said, that's very bad. Stop doing that. Well, would have been nice to know 2 weeks ago when I started doing it, but now I know. know, so obviously, if I put out a stinker, it's going to stay. All right. The other big good piece of feedback is that, Jeremy, you're not providing enough in-depth, enough additional value in your videos. And you know what? Fair point. I think the market has shifted and it's no longer okay just to have to, you know, just to read an article and give my, whoa, that's crazy. I need to be better. And to avoid having my wife sell her feet pictures,
what?
I have hired a researcher full-time. Her job is to help me formulate these videos to add more information to them, to teach something rather than to read an article and react.
Bro,
now, there's going to be some videos or articles or stories that reading and reacting is totally normal and totally warranted. However, when I'm talking about topics like Iran, Israel, Palestine, Ukraine, even gaming, right? There's definitely room to be better than just an article reader. So to remedy this, I've hired a full-time researcher. She will work with me every day to help provide extra meat in my videos to hopefully make...
Bruh, it's so gay. That's so gay and lazy. How hard is it to, like, I don't know, do something on a topic and use Google? Bro, I'm not the quartering. I don't have like millions of subs and shit, but like if you've seen some of my videos, you could clearly tell I've done research. I don't need to hire a researcher, bro. You know, but hey, I need help. I'll ask people that probably done more research than me. I'll ask for help. I'm not gonna fucking pay anybody to do things I could really do myself. At the end of the day,
them more interesting and entertaining.
That's weird. Like, yeah, but I'm paying this bitch Linda to go on Google for me, and she's gonna give me a thing she learned from Google to add extra meat to the videos. It's like, bitch, I do that myself already. Fuck you. Why do I need you? You know, it's like hiring needless help. Like hiring someone to flush your toilet after you fucking shit. Like, come on, bro.
I need to do better and provide a better product, essentially.
You lazy bitch.
There's also the issue of my videos being boring. Now that brings up kind of, you know, I used to have the meme intros. Well, I tested the meme intros and people were basically 50-50 on whether or not they cared about them. Well, the meme intros are coming back, but not just that. I have now shifted my full-time video editor, Steven, many of you know him. His job will now be to make my videos better. So each day, he will add B-roll to my videos, you know, memes, factoids, on-screen things to make my videos more engaging and interesting.
Bro, see, this is what I mean. Like, these are things you should have just, like, I don't know, bro. The quartering, like I said, he kind of just popped off because of fucking Gamergate, right? And then COVID, I swear, so many people that don't have no business fucking probably having a bigger viewership than they do have it because of COVID. And motherfuckers found their stupid asses because everybody was inside.
The era of me just reading articles is over,
and it's
is what
like
I'm saying.
The world
and
is normal now.
Based on your
right?
feedback.
So
how did it get like this? Well, that's my fault.
So you have lazy bitches. You have lazy bitches that never really had to put in work, right? Like actually have to learn how to edit a video or actually had to, like, it was never a hobby or anything. It's just like, oh yeah, but do this. I don't know. They just got super lucky without learning like some of the fundamental skills So they're stuck in these positions. Like Phil, bro, they're stuck in these positions where they have to beg for help. So I'm finally gonna do this and do that. And these are things you could do for yourself. Why do you not know how to research? You know, you gotta hire a researcher. Like, really think about how retarded that is, dude. That's like me hiring an ass wiper, bro. Yes, this is Steve. He wipes my ass after I poop. It's not because you can't do a thing. It's just because you're too lazy to do it yourself, and you feel too entitled to probably have to do it yourself. So I'm gonna hire someone to go on Google and to go and look on things on journalist websites and do the reading and articles I should do, and edit these things into factoids and give them to an editor to do the editing that I can easily do myself. It's like you're Jeremy, the fucking quartering, bro. Okay, and he's lazy. He's lazy. I think that's literally just what it is. This is the guy that is too lazy, bro, to walk all the way to the bathroom and hit the toilet. He'll just piss right there in front of his fucking mic on the floor, right? That's like the best example. So you think everything ties into that. It's a shining star of how lazy of just like a bummy guy this is. Oh, I'm gonna hire a thumbnail editor, and I'm gonna hire somebody to edit the video, and I'm gonna hire somebody to actually do all the research for me, and I'm just gonna click the buttons to go live, and I'm gonna talk and just, I don't know, soak up all the cash. That's pretty much what some of these people want their content creating careers, quote unquote, to be boiled down into. I just show up and make money, bro.
Barely. I got apathetic. It became more and more about just making sure I find 4 to 5 videos a day that I think will get 100,000 views. It became more about hitting my goals because I had so many employees. And the stress of that meant I was covering some stuff that maybe I wasn't passionate about, you know? Or I wasn't that interested in, but I thought, hey, this is what's going on. And this is the stuff. The stress of having so much staff was creating that. And so I have trimmed fat. I'm not going to name names or anything like that, but I went from a staff of about 10 people to I'm going down to about 3 people. And the 3 people I'm keeping are
realistically, bro. Dude, I'm an asshole. I sound like an ass. Fucking, there's nothing wrong with hiring people to help do things, right? But it's like 3 people. You still need like 3 people, bro. Honestly, in content creation, you need like the 3 people should include you. It should, bro. I think me and King Sly, we were talking the other week or the other month, and we ran the idea of doing like a collab video making fun of Rich or covering some shit kind of together, but it's like about him or some shit. I forgot what the idea was, right? But it's like, I'll edit it. I told King Sly, I'll edit it, bro. And, it could be a video for your channel, and I'll just watch it on my stream with whoever the fuck gives a fuck about it, Or just be a fun little thing, dude. Because me and that fucker, you heard me and this fucker kind of like chilling behind the scenes sometimes. We be vibing, bro. Me and him kind of flow. We flow. I'm just a super fucking spurgy, louder fucking person than him, But it's like me and this fucker, we generally be like just vibing on a bunch of shit, dude. Like I'm like bad cop and he's good cop kind of shit, dude. It'd be like Bad Boys, Like he's Will Smith and I'm Martin Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't need to fucking hire anyone. If I do, it'd just be to make the thumbnail, right? Because I could make it myself, but shit, maybe there's like a more creative person in me that can convey the idea of what the video's about in a better way than I can, right? They know how to just do it better than me. Like I get Lore Diaz. I'd hire Lore. I think Lore Diaz, if I'm gonna hire anyone for the rest of whatever I do, because he's made a bunch of thumbnails for me too, it'd be Lore's ass, dog. But you know, it's like someone that kind of gets what the shit's about. But like 3 people, 10 people, why do you need that many people? Especially to make the kind of videos that Jeremy makes, bro. They're not really that good. The things he covers slop. He's a slop tuber like me. You don't really need to be going that hard in the
We're going to have to do more work. But they are also the people.
Like, yo, go ask Gundam. Go ask It's a Gundam, bro. Okay? If any of you hang out in any stream he does or whatever, ask him. Hey, I heard Jeremy had 10 people just to make the shit he makes. How many people do you have, Gundam? And Gundam probably be like probably 3. He probably has like 2 people. And Gundam does a lot of editing himself, dog. You know? I know how to edit like he does. Like,
that when I shared with them that I was experiencing immense stress at what's going on with the channel and you know what's going on, because I'm very transparent. I share with most of my employees how much money I make.
So much money,
like
too.
What boss does that? I share my analytics with them, right? So these individuals came to me and said, "Look, I'll work for free. Let's get through this rough patch. I'll take on extra work." And it was a very proud moment for me. You know, so, you know, Steven, my graphics guy, they're staying. My live stream co-hosts are staying. That's kind of a different deal because I have a deal with Rumble that helps offset the cost for that. But I also trim staff there. You'll notice I went from 4 or 5 people down to 2. Or 3, I mean. And they are now lending a hand. Luke, for example, is helping me find guests. Hannah Claire is helping me find topics. Melanie Mack is helping me find topics, and I'm going to ask them all to help promote the live streams to help that too.
I swear, it's just like Phil. He doesn't have any creativity in himself. There's nothing he's actually like interested in. Where it's like, I want to do this, guys. It's okay if you want to have a staff. But it's like, yeah, I'm going to have this person fucking do this. I'm going to have this person do that. I'm going to have this person come up with all the ideas. I'm going to have this person look for all the things that might be interesting to talk about. And it's like, Jeremy just wants to literally not bathe, barely shave, fucking just show up in front of the camera and just fucking, like, read off a teleprompter if he could, dude. Oh,
burnout was real. This had never really felt like a job before. You know, like I said, I was having near daily anxiety. You see me squirming around, doing this, touching myself, like it's a weird tick, like touching my heart, because I feel like, because when you have anxiety, you have like all this adrenaline dump. The weird breathing, it's all anxiety. And so last night, you know, I finally had enough. And in addition to just understanding and taking responsibility for the fact that had I continued down the path I was over the last 3 months, I would have completely killed this channel. I would have completely killed the quartering channel. Just spewing out videos, being happy with a, odd hit and miss. To be clear, Hannah Claire Luke and Melanie Mack are all still employed. That's a different company, basically. And, being wrong is something that has increased in the past, in the recent history. That's one of the things that my researcher is going to help me. And she's going to correct me when I'm wrong and provide information about things.
You can't do that
yourself. So overall, the quality of my videos starting...
It's like literally you can't do that yourself, bro, as a grown fucking man. As a grown adult with a brain, you can't do that yourself. You don't have the willingness to, bro, it's like you don't have the willingness to do that. I'm gonna hire this guy to make sure I'm not wrong. How about you just admit you're wrong, bro, and be willing to fucking do the research yourself? I don't
Monday.
know. That's just me.
Like, I'm gonna, like, even on today's live stream, I'm gonna play video games this afternoon. I'm gonna relax this weekend, and I'm going to make my videos better. Also, what led to kind of the destruction is spending too much time on X. I was picking too many stories off X. And I think instead of spending so much time on X, I'm going to spend time in my Discord with my viewers. I think getting topics from my actual viewers is far better than from Pakistani bots. So by the way, I'll pin the link to my Discord if you want. It's just a chat room. That's where I'm going to spend more of my time. So I stay more involved with my viewers and not Pakistani bots on X. You know, I've been expanding. I've also been expending a lot of energy growing my stream. And my stream will also be undergoing these same changes. It could be so much better than it is. I'm literally reading from a script that I literally wrote out everything, so I had a plan.
I could tell.
You know, a lot of people don't even know where to watch my streams. If you're a YouTube viewer, you may have never even heard of Quartercast, which is a separate live stream channel that I have. I'm live Monday through Friday at 2 Eastern, and Monday through Thursday at 2 Eastern, and Friday at 1 Eastern. But even that needs to get better. And, you know, by the way, that you can find that stream. I'm also on, if you prefer to watch Twitch, the Quartering on Twitch. If you prefer to watch Kick, I'm on Kick. If you want to watch it on X, it's also on X. So wherever you want to watch a live stream, I hope you'll tune in. It's going to get a lot better. I've got my co-hosts who are going to help me get more guests. We've got a big guest Monday, and I think guests will inject some life into the show and inject more quality for you, the viewer. And that change starts Monday as well. Everything will start on Monday. And I appreciate my viewers sticking with me and those who provided feedback, because that's the most important thing. And being able to take it and listen to it also is important. I got lost in the sauce. I became robotic, and you guys tuned out. And what I'm hoping is either you'll continue.
Man, bro, and hiring all these people to do things that you could do yourself, that's going to
continue to tune in, or you'll come back and give me another chance given these changes I've now laid out for my channel. I guess we'll know in a couple of weeks if feedback is worth a ding. I happen to think it is. So this is my promise to you. More quality, better videos, more entertaining, better live stream. And, you know, and I thank you all for the feedback. 100%. We'll see. Hopefully the channel's not totally dead.
It's like, bro, you still have like a bunch of subs and shit.
I couldn't figure it out.
Like, I lost subs too because I don't do like as much DSP shit, right? But it's not a big deal. It's kind of part of doing it. Everything's not supposed to be perfect all the time. That's not realistic, you know? But all right, it's about that time, man. Your boy gotta hit the old dusty trail. I do. Got other shit I gotta do. Man, the Sparking Zero update is pretty dope, though. It's okay. I'm kind of coming around to the fact that, like, everyone has the same health. Like, for sure. It makes the fights feel more fair, like in Ranked. In Ranked, that shit's probably gonna smack. But I'm gonna get out of here. Bacon Social Club will be here next week, bro. We'll see what all the locals are up to, get our chuckles in. But till then, take care of yourselves and each other, my friends. Don't work too hard. Don't get in trouble. Stay high, stay hydrated. I'll see you guys next time, my friends. Love y'all, no pause.